This is take 2 of our first Facebook live stream. So sorry if there were any glitches and you found the video and then you saw that it was missing. But here we go again, and my name is Marie and I am Open Media's online community facilitator. And I am here today with our David Christopher, who's our communications manager. And we are here today to give you guys a short preview of what's happening in Vancouver tonight. And it has to do with C-51. So I'm going to ask David a couple questions here.
Sure.
Tell us, David, what's happening tonight here in Vancouver and why is it so important?
So tonight in Vancouver is going to be the first of the parliamentary public hearings on Bill C-51. Bill C-51, of course, was the really reckless and extreme spying bill that was passed by Stephen Harper's government. The Liberals have promised to make some changes to the bill, but they're also going out and asking Canadians right across the country what they think about Bill C-51. So this is a super important opportunity for members of the public to go along and tell these really influential members of Parliament what they think about Bill C-51 and also a whole range of other privacy and security issues. So tonight's hearing takes place at the Coast Coal Harbour Hotel. That's at 1180 Hastings Street downtown. It starts at 5:30 p.m, but we're asking everyone to show up early, please, because we expect there are going to be queues. This is going to be a pretty popular event for people to go to. Last but not least, remember to bring your photo ID. They'll be checking those photo IDs on the door. So 5:30 tonight at the Coast Coal Harbour Hotel in downtown Vancouver.
Right on. Can you maybe tell our community what Open Media's role will be at the consultations tonight? Give them like a preview of what we're doing there.
Oh, sure. So there's our office is based down here in downtown Vancouver, and so a team of us will be going along. We'll have our executive director, Laura Tribe, and she'll be testifying at these public hearings and basically telling MPs what we've been hearing from Canadians. Over 300,000 people have spoken out against Bill C-51 over the course of the last 18 months, and we want to make sure MPs know exactly what Canadians want to see happen here. So again, we're really looking forward to making our voices heard, but even more importantly, this is an opportunity for everyone to make their voice heard on Bill C-51. And we've actually launched a tool at saveoursecurity.ca to let people get their voice on the record, but that tool also has lots of really useful talking points. So if you're wondering what you want to tell MPs, check it out at saveoursecurity.ca and hopefully you'll find lots of useful information there.
Thank you. Can you tell us a bit more about the National Security Consultation?
Sure. So these consultations are taking place. They're being run by the government and by Parliament's Security Committee. And they're looking not just at the question of Bill C-51, which of course is highly controversial, but also, we've had a whole range of scandals in recent years about what Canada's spy agencies are doing, about the type of mass surveillance of our online activities that's taking place, and that's caused a huge amount of concern out there. So a lot of Canadians are going to want to use these consultations as an opportunity to tell the government not just that we need to get Bill C-51 repealed, but that we need to change direction as a country. We've been moving in the wrong direction on privacy for far too long, and it's time that we instead embrace a positive pro-privacy agenda.
Excellent. What are some of the most dangerous aspects of Bill C-51, and can you explain how they threaten our civil liberties and our privacy rights?
Sure. Lots of people have described Bill C-51 as reckless, dangerous and ineffective. And you can kind of go through each of those in turn. It recklessly empowers CSIS, which is one of Canada's 2 big spy agencies. It gives them what the Globe and Mail have called secret police powers. So effectively it gives policing powers to this intelligence agency, and that's extremely worrying from a civil liberties perspective. It's also worrying from an accountability perspective because, of course, there's very little independent accountability of the activities of CSIS. So that's number one. Number two, it contains very dangerous limitations on our freedom of expression. We've seen hundreds of writers and artists and creators, people like Margaret Atwood, speaking out and basically saying that Bill C-51 amounts to internet censorship. So that's another really important part of Bill C-51 that we need to get overturned. And thirdly, I guess the big picture here is Bill C-51 is based on a model of mass surveillance. That means spying and collecting the personal information of countless individual law-abiding Canadians and storing that information in giant databases. Now, many security experts are increasingly saying that whole model is counterproductive and ineffective, and it's time for change.
Great. So, can you tell us, what do you expect to see as a result from these consultations?
Well, what we're going to be asking MPs, first and foremost, repeal Bill C-51. If we want to move in a pro-privacy direction, Bill C-51 has got to go. Secondly, though, that's really just the start. Really, we need a positive way forward. I have with me here a copy of Canada's privacy plan. We crowdsourced this with the help of over 125,000 of you Canadians watching this from across the country, and this sets out a really positive agenda that would put an end to mass surveillance. It would stop the police from having warrantless access to our private information, and it would bring about a whole new system of accountability and transparency and oversight for our intelligence agencies. So we want to see Bill C-51 repealed for sure, but we also need strong privacy rules to keep us all safe from surveillance. And that's the message we're going to be sending to MPs tonight.
Great. Thank you very much. Just to wrap up here, can you just remind our community, when is the consultation happening tonight? When and where is the consultation?
Sure, so it's 5:30 p.m. We recommend you show up as early as you can, though, at the Coast Cole Harbour Hotel at 1180 West Hastings Street downtown. Remember to bring some photo ID. Many of you watching this are not going to be living in Metro Vancouver, but the good news is that this parliamentary committee has a really busy week ahead. Tomorrow they're going to be in Calgary. After that they're going to be in Toronto, Montreal and Halifax. And we've got details of all those hearings available on our website. If you go to tiny.cc/C51 hearings, you can get details of where those hearings are taking place in your local area. Last but not least, if you don't live in any of those cities, you can still make your voice heard. Just go to savoursecurity.ca. We've built a really powerful tool there to get your voice directly onto the public record on Bill C-51 and privacy. So I think that's all from us, Marie.
Just on a last note there, even if you're in Vancouver and you can't make it to the consultations in person, we will be going live later to get our Laura's testimony. So definitely check in on our social media. We'll be posting an approximate time of when we'll be going live next. Thank you guys, and see you there.
Thanks for watching our first ever Facebook live stream.